Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks very much for joining the Amphenol LTW webinar this afternoon. I hope and trust you enjoyed We Will Rock You before we started the webinar. Just a little introduction to the name of the product, the MPronto-12. The product is an M12 sensor connector, and the Pronto obviously highlights the speed at which you're able to connect the push-pull. It's the world's first truly backward compatible to all female M12 and 1mm sockets made by different manufacturers, obviously including Amphenol LTW. Before I proceed further the webinar, I just want to highlight there is a Q&A function on the bottom of the screen. Any questions that you would like answered, we will do our best at the end of the presentation to answer for you. Any we are not able due to time constraints, we will obviously answer for you if you provide contact details after the webinar. I'd also like to highlight the webinar will be available to you in a pre-recorded function. So there's no pressure on me to make sure that I don't mess up as I go through the webinar. Before I proceed further, I'd just like to introduce myself. I'm the old-looking guy on the left-hand side. My name's Darren Boston. I'm the Business Development Manager for Europe, Middle East and Africa. My contact details, as you can see, my WhatsApp and my email are on the webinar. I'm ably joined by two good friends as well as good colleagues. The good-looking guy in the middle, the cool-looking guy, he claims to be the coolest in Taiwan, is Daniel Chen, our product manager based in Taipei. And the threatening-looking guy on the right-hand side is mine and Daniel's bodyguard for the course of the webinar, and that's Alan Sunday. Very good guy, based also in Taipei. Alan's the FAE internationally for Amphenol LTW. During the course of the presentation, Daniel and Alan will be supporting me. So without further ado, what I'll do first of all is I'll introduce you a little bit to those who have joined the webinar who don't know Amphenol LTW so well, or just give you a little bit of background on us. Yeah, before I do that, actually, let me give Daniel the opportunity to introduce himself. Daniel, would you like to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hi, good afternoon. This is Daniel Chen. I'm the product manager of Amphenol LTW. Basically, I'm with Amphenol LTW for 6 years. I'm based in Taiwan.
And Alan, would you like to do the same?
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. And I'm Alan. I'm the FAE for International Market, and I've been with Amphenol for a decade now. And nice to meet you all, and thanks for having here.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Alan, and thank you, guys. I know it's late in the evening, and I appreciate you being in the office at 10 o'clock at night. So you guys seem to work 24 hours a day in Taipei. So yeah, thank you both. So what I'll do is, as I say, as you can see on the webinar, Daniel and Alan's contact details are there too. So after this webinar, any questions that you may have that we don't answer or unable to cover, please feel free to contact us, and we will come back to you. Okay, Amphenol LTW. Who are we? Where are we? My two colleagues, as I highlighted earlier, are based in Taipei in Taiwan, which is where our headquarters for LTW is. LTW is one of 24 operations within the Amphenol Industrial Product Group. As I say, we're based in Taipei. We have headquarters there. We also have some manufacturing facility on a floor there as well, which is where we do a lot of our metalwork machining. We also have our main manufacturing facility in Kunshan, where we have, as you can see, 420, nearly had 4,000 now, apologies, 420 people. And as I say, that's where our main manufacturing is. as a company, we've existed since 1993, so a fair time now. As LTW as a company was acquired by Amphenol in 2010. So we're celebrating the 10 years we've been with Amphenol this year. What do we do? What do Amphenol LTW as a company offer? Well, we offer anything pretty much that you can get non-waterproof. We'll do our utmost to waterproof for you. So we offer 24 series of standard connectors, 80,000 items, 5,000 standard products. We do a lot of customized products. So if you've got a requirement where waterproofing is concerned in terms of the connectors or leveraging our skill set, please feel free to contact us. Of the 24 series we offer, the M sensor series is a key series for us. The MPronto is an extension of that series. So yes, as you can see, I won't go into detail on, I'd love to go into detail, but I won't in terms of all the connector series. I'll just focus on the MPronto. But if ever you want to be bored to death by me in terms of the connectors, please feel free to contact me because I'm more than happy to do so. As I say, there's another 12 of our products, including the Nemir 2000, which is basically a marine equivalent, if you like, to the M series. Okay, the markets we serve. Well, we serve a lot of a serious amount of markets. I mean, the ones that you see are just 9. 3 of the main ones we serve based on revenue at the moment is LED lighting, marine, and industrial automation. Marine is where we started off in 1993. Industrial automation, which is where the M series predominantly will be used, although I highlight earlier, not only, is our biggest market sector, mainly for our M series products. So as you can see, marine, LED, industrial automation, construction, you name it, we don't like to pigeonhole our products. And the M series and the MPronto, which is what we're focused on, can be used in a number of those markets and is. Product trend. The slide, this will show you where we see the market and our products going. In terms of this series, the key one at the bottom, I think, is easy to lock, quick lock mechanism for, as highlighted, a fast and easy and secure installation. This is what the MPronto-12 does to our standard M12 series, which is predominantly screw. So small as possible, shielded. We offer both non-shielded and shielded for the product. And harsh environments, that's where we operate. IP rated product, be it waterproof or dustproof. That's where our strengths are. That's what we focus on in the main. And if you've got any requirements in that area, please feel free to contact us. Okay, what I'd like to do, some of the attendees might well have seen it again, so if you have, apologies. But what I'd like to do before I proceed any further is just show you a brief 1-minute video. Hopefully you'll enjoy it, and hopefully the sound works well. I have tried and tested it, so it should do. So I'll play the video, and then we'll proceed further with some more demonstrations and some more information.
Hi, Darren. We cannot hear the sound. Can you check again?
Apologies, let me do that.
That's okay.
Maybe I'll stop sharing and share again. My apologies. Should have had another 4 practice sessions. Apologies, everyone. I'll I'll start again. I was only joking about the 4 practice sessions, by the way. I'm current slide. Okay. Good. Okay. I trust you enjoyed the eventual video with sound, and Daniel, thanks for highlighting that to me. That's my keenness to start on time. I forgot to check the box in order that everyone can hear the beautiful sound, which Alan spent lots of time put into the video. Okay, so I'll proceed further with introducing you to the MPronto-12, some general characteristics. We're very excited by the product. It's a great product. The feedback we've had so far has been excellent with regards to the product. Everyone attending this call, you're attending the first ever webinar in Europe for Amphenol LTW. Hopefully, as a result of not playing the video with sound, I'll get the opportunity to do a second webinar. But yeah, moving on to the product, the MPronto-12 plug is truly backward compatible to all M12 1mm threaded sockets and compliant to IEC, regardless of the manufacturer. Now, obviously, LTW, I wouldn't be doing my job properly if I didn't encourage everyone to use LTW M12 products. The fact my business development at the front of my job title would indicate that I should be focusing on doing that. But regardless of the manufacturer, we can the MPronto-12 will mate with it. That's the standard screw threaded sockets from any manufacturer. Our product will mate with it. The MPronto-12 will be available in all M12 codes currently on the market, from A, B, D, K, L, M, S, T, Y, X, and any additional codings which are frequently coming on board, we will make this plug available for it. I'm sure the way things are going will eventually run out of letters of the alphabet, but yeah, we supply a very broad range, and we'll highlight that later on. The MPronto-12 plug is available for overmolding with cable now. I have some samples and more on the way. It's been a very popular. All my samples are disappearing very quick because everyone would like to get a sample of it, but I have a few samples in the UK, and we'll have some which Daniel reliably informs me are on their way to me. So we can provide samples of the A code mainly at the moment, but there's other codings which I'll go into to follow. Straight and right angle, regardless of the materials of the cable jacket, we can supply, and field installable will be available along with the accessories in Q3 next year. The MPronto-12 will be sold as components as well, which is good to all competitors. We have a patent on the product, but we are prepared and happy to make it available in a kit form to everyone who wishes to order it and is capable of using the product. So we will provide a kit by the end of Q2 2021 to anyone who would like it, and that includes our competitors. We don't want to limit such a great product just to ourselves, so we'll open it up to others to use as well. Although, again, as a business development manager, my preference is you come and order from us at LTW because we're the best at doing this. Some key advantages that I'd like to highlight. It's a simple push to plug with audible feedback product, and it's a pull to unplug. Simple push pull. In a short while, Daniel and Alan will demonstrate that. You no need to buy mating pairs. A key advantage of our MPronto-12. You can mate it with a standard screw threaded product, whether it be a panel, whether it be an inline connection. You can mate our product with it. The advantage of that, you only have to buy the one cable side, which is the plug side from us. Now, you don't have to buy it from us, as I highlighted. My preference would be you do so, but you can buy it from a number of other competitors, and our product will mate with it. So there's a very key cost advantage there, which I would like to stress and highlight. Moving on to the installation time, this is when I'll be ably supported by Daniel and Alan, and they would demonstrate the significant saving, amongst other things, with regards to using the MPronto-12. Over to you, Daniel.
Okay, thank you, Darren. So in this section, me and Darren would like to demonstrate how fast and how convenient for our MPronto the product brings so much benefit to you. So firstly, with the first key advantage that you can see that right now I'm demonstrating the products. So just one simple plug and play. Sorry, push to plug, and it's connected securely. And just one pull to unplug. We finish. And second, because Darren just mentioned that you don't really need to buy a mating pair. That means right now I'm holding the standard M12 threading product. So you can make with the cable, with a field installable. So it's very convenient for the customers. And also, so right now, me and Darren, and Alan, we would like to demonstrate how fast our product, our MPronto, will bring the benefits to you. So right now, I'm holding one of our standard distribution box with the M12 threading. So I'm taking one screw threading type, and Alan, he will also take one distribution box and with our MPronto. So we'll just we'll do the demonstration. So, okay?
Right.
So 3, 2, 1. So we finished. So we can see that we just mentioned that saving over 80% installation time. So for the traditional or standard M12 threading, it will take you around 4 to 5 seconds upon mating. But with our MPronto-12, you can see upon with the same time frame, so you can install at least 4. So this one bring you the benefits upon installation. How about on mating? So let's try again. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I finished. This bring you the benefits upon mating and unmating. Okay, I'll get back to you, Darren.
Thank you, Daniel, and well done. Great demonstration, guys. That's the first time they've practiced it. Wow, I'd be lying a little. It's a few times we've practiced it, but the bottom line is I think you can clearly see the benefits and the saving. Poor old Daniel was working hard there to make it 4. It could have been about 5 or 6 on the unmating by the time Daniel had disconnected the screw product. But yeah, thank you, guys. And just to reconfirm, it's for the MPronto will also make with panels, inline distribution boxes. So there's a big plus for you guys. You don't have to change your distribution boxes. You don't have to change the panel mount. You can just use your standard panel mount. Same for inline, same for your field installable. So the mating socket, you don't have to change it. You can continue to use the same product, use our MPronto-12, and you reap the benefits of a push-pull system. So I hope you appreciate what a great product that is. Now the MPronto-12 is mated IP68 or above, depending on the type. We are currently IP69K testing and should complete that testing by the end of the month. We have it available with a high bending cable. Correct me if I'm wrong, Daniel, I think it's 5 or 6 million cycles is what the bending cable that we use, and it confirms to the TUV 2PFG 2577 class 2 standard. That's correct, Daniel, I'm correct?
Absolutely.
So 5 or 6 million. Now, obviously that is available on request, so you'll have to ask for that. Our standard cable obviously won't be that. You ask for it and we can supply it. We also have shock and vibration. This is in test at the moment. The EN61373 for the railway approval, and also for the SAE J2839 for the automotive approval. So obviously 2 key market sections there on the automotive and the railway, particularly obviously important for the vibration aspect of the product. We are under progress in testing to that at this moment, and we will be getting approval for it. The product's available non-shielded and shielded for data and power applications. As I said, across all the codings, the product will be available. Okay, so just a quick summary of the product. So as I highlighted earlier, available on A, B, D, K, L, S, T, X, Y code even as well, which is on there, but there are a number of codings. If there's any more that become required in the market, we will make the MPronto available for it. High bending cable, 5-6 million capabilities in terms of cycles, available upon request. Robust performance, as I say, to railway and automotive shock and vibration tests. IP68, 69K will be available. We're testing it in various different formats or stages in use of our products, and that will be available and should be cleared by the end of the month for the IP69K approval. Requires no mating pair. You can use other Amphenol LTW products, screw thread standard products. You can use competitors' products. Shielded and non-shielded. The spring design, as I highlighted earlier, is patented to us at LTW, but it is available in a kit form, or will be available. Let me requalify that. Will be available as of next year in a kit form. It's the world's first truly backward compatible push-pull design. One simple plug to plug, push to plug, get my wording out, with audible feedback, and pull to unplug. And as my two very able colleagues who should get a job in film highlighted, we can save 80% installation time by using the MPronto-12. Okay, the MPronto-12 plug kit, which I highlighted earlier, which is available, as I say, Q2 next year. Suitable for overmolded cable, field installable, and accessories as required for the plug. Anything requiring the plug, requiring a plug connector, we will be providing a kit for it. Be a non-shielded and shielded version. The standard is currently a solder pin, although we're moving this forward, this connector product in such a rapid rate, it will, upon request, be available for in a crimp form, which in fact was requested by a very major customer this morning. So a crimp form will be available for the products as well. The markets we serve: industrial automation, robotics, very, very simple factory automation. Anywhere the M series sensor series is used already, we can use the MPronto. Lift and material, hybrid electric vehicles, obviously you have the benefit of the vibration testing we're conducting. Same goes for the railway market. You'll have the benefit of the vibration testing we're doing for the railway market as well. Heavy equipment, marine, as I highlighted earlier, the NEMEA 2000 product is basically an extension of an M series, but to a NEMEA spec. So the product can be used in that market as well. The M sensor series connectors. Now, obviously, we do a very, very comprehensive range of the M series products. And so what I'd like to do is we'll demonstrate in a second, but what I'd like to do is give you a brief overview of the M series products we currently have. As you can see along the top, we're available in a number of different codings from A, B, X, and D. Every coding that you highlighted on the screen is available. Now up to 17 pins as well. We also have various termination choices. So for your PCB, we do 3 types. We do right angled, straight, and SMT. For the field installable, it's been growing amazingly over the last year or so in what we're able to offer. We offer solder, we offer crimp, we offer IDC, we offer pushing, we offer screwing. Who knows what's next? But we offer a comprehensive range. We've got a very, very good range of M12 product. What I'd like to do now is hand over to my able assistants again for a demonstration, and they will show you the comprehensive range of accessories. So Daniel, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you, Darren. So in the bottom of this presentation, you can see we have very comprehensive range of accessories. So including in different formats. So we'd like to introduce to you what we made and what we have. So firstly, for the sensor insert, you can see these tiny components, right? So this one is a very crucial part of the sensor. So we developed we design, we manufacture to all of these sensor customers. So we do a lot of price leveling, customization to our customers. So even with the different color, different shape, because we have our own CNC plane, so the pin contact is made by ourselves.
Right, so we also have here some samples of modular adapters. We have T adapter. We have the Y and the I adapter. And these adapters we commonly use in different applications. One is the NEMEA application and also for industrial automation.
And also upon the industrial automation, we just mentioned we have very comprehensive accessories. So you can see that for this T cable or the Y cable, so it's very good for customer for the internet interconnection upon their different equipments.
And we also have some adapter for RJ45 to M12 X-coded. So this one is the shielded version, Cat6A. And we also have option for Cat5, Cat5E for M12 to RJ45. This is the 180 degrees. And also there's option for 90 degrees adapter.
And also we make a lot of distribution box in overmolded with a cable format.
And we also have the modular version. This one is the 4-port M12 distribution box.
And also we have an MA. So because we do and design these products, so we do a lot of distribution box or Ethernet switch that we provide and price leveling to one of our automation customer. And also, like Darren just mentioned that our top 3 market, one is marine market. So marine market, they utilize a lot of interfaces of M series products. So this one is a benefit for customer if they require with a harsh require connector for the harsh environment. This is what we do right now. Okay, I'll give it back to you, Darren.
Thank you very much, Daniel. Brilliant demonstration, guys. Also, plastic, metal caps. Obviously, there's a demand for a lot of plastic and metal caps. Although the product is waterproof, we also supply those. As Daniel also touched on as well, we do M8 product as well as the M12 and also a guided M8 product. So yeah, thank you guys for highlighting that for us. So as I think everyone can see, we offer a very comprehensive range of products. And I think also which become apparent to me while Daniel was presenting that as well is it's not just all industrial automation. As I touched on earlier, there's a lot of markets where there's products, LED, marine, there's a lot of additional markets as well. It's not pigeonhole the M series sensor series connector. It can be used in a serious amount of market and applications. Okay, back to the 3 good looking guys on the screen. Well, at least Daniel and Alan anyway. This is our contact details. You've got our email addresses there. You've got our WhatsApp, WeChat, Line. I don't obviously use Line or WeChat, but the rest of the guys do. They're younger than me, so they're probably more up with the media connections these days. But feel free to contact us. Any questions you've got, as I say, we'll go on to a Q&A in a moment. If there's any additional questions that come up, any requirements that you have, feel free to contact us. Now, obviously, you can also contact your internal sales contact. Those guys seem to be working 24 hours a day these days as well, so there's no problem getting hold of our team in Taipei, that's for sure. And also, you have a very good regional sales managers team for Amphenol Industrial Product Group. And I'm sure a lot of people on this call are all in regular contact with the guys in the various countries covering the various locations. So feel free to contact them. They know mine, Daniel and Alan's number. I can assure you of that. And so if you've got any questions, any requirements, if you want samples, if you want to place a 10 million order, definitely give me a call. So, okay, moving on to Q&A. Through, as I highlighted at the beginning, through this webinar, we will have a number of Q&A, question and answers, which come through on the section on the screen. So I'll flick over now onto some to some of the questions and look to answer them live. If I don't get the chance, or Alan and Daniel, the three of us don't get the chance to answer the questions, we will definitely answer them afterwards. Which code is available for the samples? That's a good question. At this moment in time, correct me if I'm wrong, Daniel, at any stage, A and B code, A code is available 5 and 8 pin, D code available next month. Correct, Daniel?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, now obviously we will be working on the other codings, but if you want to see a demonstration of our product, regardless of the coding, give us a call. I have samples that are flying out my office, so Daniel needs to backfill, and he will be, trust me. So if you need a sample, you want samples, let any of us know. Internal sales, RSM, let us know. Other questions in terms of the durability and the mating cycle, as you can see, has been asked. We approved the product to 100 mating cycles or 100 plus mating cycles. So that's, which is obviously the same as the specification for the M12 as a screw product. Other questions, let me flick through. What is the price difference compared to the standard M series? That's a good question. I won't answer all of them. I will handle some over to Daniel and Alan, but I'm pretty clued up on the product, so I'll answer some of them where I can myself. The price difference. There is a slight difference in between the push-pull and for our product, the MPronto-12, and the standard screw. Although, as I highlighted earlier, it is there is a slightly higher, but the other key advantage against maybe competitors' product on a push-pull function is that you don't have to change the mating connector or the mating interconnect. So you can maintain the same screw cable, you can maintain the same distribution box, you can maintain the same screw thread panel connector, and all you need to do is buy one side from us, which is our MPronto. So there's serious cost advantage in doing that. What is the lead time is another question. I'll take all the easy ones, guys, and when it gets difficult, I'll throw it across the table for you two to answer. But it's 4 weeks is the standard lead time for the MPronto-12. That's what it is for the A coding and D coding and all the codings moving forward. That's 4 weeks ex works, Kanshan. You have to allow obviously for some shipping time and depend on how you want to ship your product across. Daniel, I'll let you answer this one. Can you provide a reliability test report, including environmental tests, weather tests, mechanical, electrical?
Yes, of course. We have very comprehensive group test that is already completed and done. So if your customer want a full test report, please contact our sales representative. So in European, please contact Darren. For the Asia Pacific, please contact us or contact our sales representatives.
Thank you, Daniel. As I said, I would throw you the more difficult questions to answer. I had a question also come through on the chat, which is the product available in a female? And the answer to that question is no, not at this moment in time. We haven't developed at this moment a female version of the MPronto-12. It is available in the plug, but at this moment in time, we haven't developed the socket. That's not to say that we wouldn't have a product available in the near future, but all I'm saying is that it's the MPronto-12 for any in a plug version, which is available now. Okay. Hi, what about using this MPronto on a boat, especially in areas where it could be submerged for some longer time? Now, I'll throw that across to you, yourself and Alan. So you'll repeat that for you. Hi, what about use of the MPronto on a boat, especially in areas where it could be submerged for some time? So the IP60, the question I suppose is the IP68 rating that we have currently. What is that in terms of meterage and length of time, Daniel?
Are you asking for the continuous immersion for MPronto-12?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, for continuous immersion, I mean, for now it's not yet available because currently it's we just conducted a test for IP67, but for
Yeah.
IP68 it can withstand up to 24 hours.
Right.
Yeah, for 1 meter depth of water. That's the
Okay.
continuous immersion. Yeah.
But correct me if I'm wrong, like a lot of products, we could potentially test it for longer. We obviously tested it for 1 meter, which is our standard, but for a 24-hour period. But like a lot of our products, we can potentially test it for longer and it will pass. So if you have a requirement, I would suggest for an IP68, if you can give us the depth, the potential depth it could go and the time frame involved, then we can conduct any necessary tests if we need to or haven't done already and advise you of whether our product will pass. So thank you, Anne. Thanks for your answering that. Okay. We have other questions come on, some of which obviously won't have time to answer, but I'll flick through. Is MPronto-12 suitable for dirty applications? Daniel, you answer that one now. I think everyone's probably fed up with the sound of my voice, so let you answer that one.
Okay, this one depends on what kind of dirty application you are referring to. If you are referring to the dirt or mud, you are not suitable because our patent spring lock design, there's some design with a gap between the mating parts. So if you are utilizing this part, utilizing our MPronto to the dirty application like with the dirt or mud, the dirt and mud will stuck onto the gap. So and just cause some failure. So it will not suggest for this so-called dirty applications. But with some of the dust or some of the outdoor application or industrial automation, I think it's definitely no problem for our MPronto-12.
Thank you, Daniel. Another difficult one answered by yourself. I have some questions from a good friend of mine, Richard Rass from Lincoln. Richard, you've got a question. Do competitors have equivalent items? Yes, they do. There are other push-pull products out in the market. The advantages of ours are above the majority of the other push-pull products available on M series is that, as I highlighted earlier, the other products you need in the main to change the panel connector. You need to change your distribution box. You need to change your inline because the push-pull will not mate in the majority of cases unless you do so. With the MPronto-12, you don't have to do that. So there's a serious advantage to us. And this was highlighted, as I say, on a call I had with a very large manufacturer in the robotics side this morning, asking for to qualify exactly that. There are serious advantages to using our MPronto-12 as opposed to our competitors' product on the market. Daniel, I've got a question coming in. Can MPronto do blind mating?
Okay, sorry. For MPronto, I will say no, because the MPronto that we developed is for the mating mechanism, but in the inside the shell there's a coding, but the coding for according to the IEC is for us to identify firstly for the coding, different coding they have different key alignment. Second, upon mating, the key alignment is for them to do the alignment for the upon mating. So actually, I would say it's not blind mating. So the answer is no.
Okay, I would probably disagree. I would probably say yes, but I'll tell you the best way to actually answer that question is for you guys to get the product, for you guys to test it, because you can feel, obviously, as Daniel highlighted, it has got that coding. The IEC spec says that coding is not there for blind mating, but you can visually connect those products. So it wouldn't be the first time me and Daniel have disagreed, but but yeah, no, thank you, Daniel. I appreciate your answer. Okay. Okay, now there are other questions. I think we'll answer one more, and then any other additional questions, as I highlight, that we don't get to answer live, we will come back to you if you've given us your contact details, or as I say, feel free to contact any one of the three of us here, any one of our internal sales contacts you have already, any one of our regional sales managers with questions you have. We're more than happy to answer it, and we'll come back to you. So I have one more, so we'll do one more, Daniel and Alan. I'll throw this across the table. Is the MPronto according to IEC standard IEC 60176-2-010?
Yeah, if you're referring to the M12 8-coded, yes, it is. It's compatible to any 8-code or B-code M12.
Okay, thank you.
This directive is for the interfaces of the M12. So if customer that you are referring to the mating mechanism of M12 push-pull, this 012. The one the customer, the audience answer is 010, which is suitable for the interfaces, which define for the dimension, the pin out of different coding, for example, A, B, D code. So this one is what we refer to the IEC standard, that is for the interfaces. But when it comes to the M12 push-pull, the last 3 digits is 012, which is the definition of the M12 push-pull standard according to the IEC. So a little bit different, yeah.
Thank you, Daniel. It's times like that I realize why it's good to have you two guys supporting me on a webinar. Okay, going back, actually, we had a question with regard to salt spray as well. Obviously, someone put a question online with regard to the marine environment. We have tested our connector as well to 500 hours for the salt spray testing. So again, which makes it obviously very suitable for the marine market, as we touched on earlier. Okay, thank you guys for your support. So before I end the webinar, I'd just like to thank each and every one of you on the webinar for taking time out of your busy schedule today to attend it. I hope you're as pleased and impressed with the MPronto-12 as we are. I feel we've got an excellent product, which I'm confident, based on the feedback I've received recently, even more so, that it will be a great product out in the market, of which there'll be a great deal of requirement for. So thank you for your time. I know it's busy at the moment. I know it's difficult times, and I'd like to wish you all the very best. For everyone on the call who I don't get to speak to after the call, stay safe, stay healthy. It's difficult times, but touch wood, the way things are going, next year should be considerably better for us all. And maybe I'll get the opportunity to go on my vacation after all. Enjoy yourself. Have a great Christmas if I don't speak to you any guys personally. Thank you to you guys. You need to get home. Your wives are going to wonder where the hell you are. So thank you for your time and staying so late in the evening for us. And have a great rest of the day, everyone. Take care.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.